Yeah, so we shall start off. A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, and welcome to the 954th meeting of the legendary Toastmasters Club of New Delhi. So we'll start off by saying out a ritual, and our club mission is that we provide a supportive and a positive learning environment in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. I was wondering about something called common sense, which is very, very prevalent in all of us. But for today, I'll be asking you out some very, very simple questions that you might ask to a person, you might ask to a kid who is in fifth class. So I'll be putting out some riddles in front of you. I'll ask, first of all, I'd like to pick up Toastmaster Trishna Mandal. Hi, Trishna, how are you?
Hi Vishesh, I'm great.
How has life been for you?
It's going.
All right.
It's
So
every day I'm going office and coming home. Just it is a routine
your
life.
life hasn't
Yes.
been great, I guess. All
Yes.
right. So we'll ask you a question. So
Okay.
name that one thing which has cities, but it does not have houses. It has mountains, but it does not have trees. It has water, but that water does not have fish. What is it? It's a very simple riddle.
One word.
Yeah. All right, time is up. Let's
Oh,
move
yeah.
on to the next person. And the answer is it's a map. Because a map has mountain, it does not have trees. A map has fish. A map has water, it does not have fish.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Good,
so
good.
on. Now let's ask Toastmaster Toastmaster Hriday. Hriday seems to be a little busy. Hriday, you can stay like that. Let's ask Toastmaster Tanya Gandhi. Hi Tanya, how are you?
All good, all good. Yes.
You're smiling so much. I guess your life has been great.
After so many workouts, how would my life would be?
All right, no problem. Let's move on to the question. So, you see a boat filled with people. It has not sunk. When you look again, you don't see a single person on the boat. Why? Should I repeat?
Hmm. Yes, please. Please the
Should I
boat.
repeat?
Yes,
You
yes,
see
yes.
a boat filled with people. It is still sailing. It has not sunk. But when you look again, it does not have a single person on the boat. It does not have a single person on the boat.
So what is the question?
Why? The boat is not sinking. We have Toastmaster Varun Jain who has raised his hands.
Yeah, since you were saying there was not only
Okay,
single
Varun, please
person, there
go
were
ahead.
many person. That is why you were saying people.
I guess not. I
But
think the answer is when I said there was not a single person on the boat. I think I'm complimenting the role of
There,
listener here because they all were married.
ah,
There hasn't been a single person on the
it
boat.
hurts.
Yeah, it's okay. So let's move on to the next part of the meeting after such lame questions. So before starting out, I'd like to lay out some ground rules for attending this meeting. Do not speak any language other than English, and even if you do so, make sure you provide the translation for the same. Uh, do not involve politics, sex, and religion in your content, and even if you do so, make sure they're good in taste. Make sure to switch on your video cameras because that is the maximum we can do in online meetings, and do not chat unnecessarily in the comment box because it distracts the speaker. Now let's call upon stage the president of our club. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Toastmaster Tanya Gandhi.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 957th meeting of legendary Toastmasters Club of New Delhi. So, today is a great day as we are having so many records, and still we all are here with a smile, lively to attend yet another exciting meeting. So before starting with the meeting, I would like to have introduction of the guests who are present here, and I can see Kritika Agarwal. Kritika, can you please unmute yourself? And I would like to know three things about yourself: your name, from where did you get to know about your club, about our club, and what are your expectations from today's meeting?
Hello everyone, my name is Shratika Agrawal and I got to know about it through a YouTube video, and I want to know about, I don't know actually what is today's topic, but I'm really excited about it.
Thank you for joining, Kritika. And then we have Vasi Khalid. I don't know whether I have pronounced your name correctly, but if you are there, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi, this is Vase. I just got to know through a colleague of mine about the Toastmasters Club. So, yeah, looking forward to learn more about it.
Thank you for joining, Vase. And then we have Mansi Garg.
Yeah, hi Tanya. Hi everyone, I am Mansi and I got to know about Toastmasters through my sister. And I don't have any expectations, but I have been wanting to join Toastmasters for a long time now. And I look forward to be a part of this team and working on my communication and leadership skills. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining. And we have Priya. Priya? Priya, are you there? Is it okay? I think Priya is not able to unmute. And then we have a guest speaker, Mehdi. Hi, Mehdi. Eh,
Hi, I got to know about this particular Toastmasters from obviously the WhatsApp group. Currently, the VP Education of Marico Bangladesh Toastmasters Club and also the VP membership of Bangladesh Youth Toastmasters Club. And beside that, I'm also the area club group director of Area L5 in Bangladesh. So, and the rest about me, I guess I will explain through my speech.
Okay, we are looking forward for your speech, Mehdi. And we had Sri Ram. Is Sri Ram still in the meeting? Yes. Hi, Sri Ram.
Hi, Madam President. Good evening.
Good evening. Any expectation which you have from today's meeting?
No expectation because whenever I attend this club, always it exceeds my expectation. So I'm just looking forward for the great meeting, nothing else.
Thank you, Sriram. And we have our ex-member, Madhur Shalini. Hi, Madhur. Madhur? Okay, I guess she's just sneaking in the meeting today. All right, so let's start. But before starting today's meeting, I would like to request you all to please keep your cameras on so that I can see you all and share good news from Toastmaster International. So you all must have got a mail from Toastmaster International telling you that they will be providing us with a new one extra path. Since we have been so loyal towards our growth, so Toastmaster International is rewarding us with a new path. So now we have already chosen a path earlier, and now we can choose one more path for us free of cost. Otherwise, it is for $20, which makes around 1500 rupees. But now we will be able to access a new path for free, and it is available till March 31 of 2021. So please log in your profile, choose a path, and get access of one more path before March 31 of 2021, and explore two paths instead of one. And other than that, we have a very special person today who will be playing the role of PM, who will the Toastmaster of the day. And this girl always amazes me. She always exceeds our expectations. And today, yet again, she's here to rock. And she has got an amazing theme, which is cyber security. Because right now, here also, there are so many people who can come up in a meeting with some if I see Zoom is somewhere not so safe platform to have meetings. People can have various names. We cannot have such security where we can stop certain things. And today, Cheshta will be addressing such an important issue. So, Cheshta, please welcome, and we are looking forward to see you and listen to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tanya. We all have watched movie Wednesday, and we all were in awe with that college dropout who somehow, with a very little knowledge, tried to track down the terrorist who had planted a bomb. He just did some coding, and we were all like, "Wow, he actually caught the criminal." And the same for the CIA MI4 operative who just somehow controls the power grid system, jams the traffic system, controls the metro routes, and everything is just caught up. That is the power of internet and the cyber world. So friends, even though we are in awe with such things, McAfee has reported that these things cost a loss of around $6 trillion to the global economy. These are very risky. And therefore there is a very important need to protect our cyberspace. So what do we understand by cyberspace? Anyone? Cyberspace? What do we understand by it?
Facebook,
Sukhmani,
homepage.
Toastmaster Sukhmani. So we'll have Trishna. Trishna, can you just tell me what is cyberspace? Do you understand? You are a big babu from Tribe. We all look up to you as far as making the cyber policies is concerned. So what do you think? What is cyberspace?
Anything that is in internet, like internet is a web of networks. So I think anything in internet is cyberspace.
Yes, very right. So you have just told very right. One thing that is very important component of cyberspace is internet. The second part is our computers. Obviously, cyber means computer. So that is computers. And third part is our physical devices which we connect to our computer. For example, USB drive or anything. So when we have this cyberspace, there is a need to protect this system because in today's world, I think Internet of Things and AI, machine learning, and interconnection has become a part of our daily life. So I think we need to be more aware of what all we are doing as we enter the cyber world. So I think with all the cyber attacks that we have, WannaCry, Petya, and then we have ransomware, then we have this Scorpion data leak, and then we have this banking system crash because of the data theft. We need to be very aware as far as our personal level of safety is concerned in the cyberspace. So I think this is the theme that we will be exploring all through it. I would like to make this meeting more interactive by asking questions, and we have a very good news. Like the one Tanya told us. So the winner today will be getting 500 rupees, whoever will be winning today, and will be answering the maximum questions. So today I'll request our counter Krishna Mandal to just also monitor the score of people who are answering the questions, and so that we can just keep a tab of who wins today. So with this, I would like to introduce the structure of the meeting. We have 3 sections. First section is that of prepared speeches, which is mostly unprepared because they had to take up the role at the last moment. Then we have table topic section, and then finally, to give feedback to the members, we have evaluation. So with this, we would like to call our role players. So our first role player would be, you can only see Trishna today. So okay, we'll start with our counter Trishna. Trishna, would you like to introduce your role?
Yeah, hi. Hello, am I audible? Okay, it is not a filler word, it is a normal word. But today my role is to keep track and keep count of all the unnecessary sounds like and filler words and repetitive words like but, so, etc. That hampers the effectiveness of any speech. So I'll keep track of them, and I'll submit my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Trishna. Now we have with us Joke Master of the Day, Toastmaster Priyam. Toastmaster Priyam, do we have you?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. Am I audible?
Yes, Priyam, you are audible, and we are very happy that you have taken up the role at the last moment.
Thank you so much,
over to you.
Chesta. Okay, so let's start with a joke. So let me tell you a story of a man. So a man wakes up and looks at his clock. It is 7:07 in the morning. He gets out of his bed, he goes downstairs, he glances at his calendar. It says 7th of July. It's the 7th month of the 7th. It is the 7th day of the 7th month. The man gets ready. The man walks to a coffee shop. He orders a cup of coffee. He orders something to eat. The bill comes 77 rupees. The other man thinks, all these sevens, maybe these sevens are trying to show me something. Maybe this is a sign of universe. Maybe today is my lucky day, or maybe something big is going to happen today. So man gets very enthusiastic and positive. The man leaves happily for his work. The man then leaves early out of his work. The man goes to the racetrack, and there he sees the schedule of all the horses. The 7th racehorse was named as the Lucky Universe. The man was excited after seeing that the 7th racehorse was also named as the Lucky Universe. The man runs up to the teller and he bets all his life's money, all his savings on the racehorse 7th number of racehorse. I'm sure you must be eagerly waiting for the results of the race. Let me tell you something. The horse came as 7th in the race. Okay, so back to you, Chesta.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priyam. That was really funny, and we are very happy that you came up with it at the last moment. And now we have Toastmaster Yash, our VPPR, who also apparently took the role at the last moment. So can we have you, Toastmaster Yash?
Hello, everyone. Today, I am going to keep track of the time record of how much you speak, and I'm going to make sure that you all qualify. So I will be taking help of these color cards, also known as timer cards, green, yellow, and red. The green card will be shown when you hit the minimum qualifying time. The yellow card will be shown at halftime, and the red card will be shown at the red card will be shown at the last, after which you will have only 30 seconds to wrap up your speech or evaluation. If you cross the 30 seconds time limit, you will be disqualified. Let me give an example with the table topic timings. A green card will be shown at 1 minute. A yellow card will be shown at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card will be shown at 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you will have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech, and after 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will be disqualified, and I will be presenting my report when called upon by the GA. Thank you, Chesta.
Thank you, Yash. And next we have Toastmaster Varun Jain. Varun Jain is playing the role of grammarian today, and Varun is a big Virat Kohli fan, as we know him, and he is our new member who has done BBA from Sukhdev College, and he apparently is a finance enthusiast. So I have just one question from Toastmaster Varun. How can you be finance enthusiast? Means you can either be like Toastmaster Tanya Gandhi, who gets the task of collecting 50,000 rupees from students, and she keeps a 2,000 note in her pocket. So you can be like that. But otherwise, how can you be a finance enthusiast? Who gets happy in counting the money? Toastmaster Varun.
Yeah, so I'm a finance enthusiast because I have been liking numbers right from my childhood. whether it be mathematics or accountancy. That is why. That is the only reason why I choose finance as specialization of my graduation.
Okay, okay, that is interesting. You are not like Toastmaster Tanya. So, okay, can you just please introduce your role as a grammarian?
Yeah, right. So, has any of you ever imagined trying to build a house with wood, but no screws, nails, or glue? What do you think? Would the structure hold together? It wouldn't. It would fall into pieces. And that is exactly how English language looks without the proper usage of grammar. With that, I would like to wish a very good evening to the fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Varun, and I would be playing the role of grammarian today. As a grammarian, my role would be to firstly introduce the word of the day, tell its meaning, usage, and pronunciation, and I would also be keeping a close eye on how well the grammar is used. For example, if there are some good idioms, phrases, metaphors used, I would be pointing them, and I would also be pointing some incorrect usage of grammar. Now, moving on to the word of the day. So the word of the day is privation. If any of you would like to volunteer, what can be the correct meaning of privation? Anyone?
Can you please spell it? How is it, Varun? Can you just spell the word?
Yeah, sure. It is privation. Privation.
Privation, getting something. Deprivation
No.
is just removing. Privation is getting something.
Yeah, you got close. Yeah, so privation is the lack or scarcity of things which are necessary for a person to have a good standard of living. For example, due to the privation of sleep, I was not able to focus on my work. Yeah, so that was the word of the day, and I would encourage all the speakers to use the word of the day, and all the audience to show a thumbs up whenever the word of the day is used. And I would be presenting my report at the end of the meeting when called upon by the G. Back to TMOD. Chester. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Varun. So we would like to make an effort to prevent privation of our money through cyber crimes. So now I would move to our next section is this: what is cybercrime? What are the types of cybercrime? What do we recently know about cyber crimes? So I just go through the reversing method. Let's see who knows how much, and I hope you remember the prize money that is present there for today. And before starting, I have just auxiliary role player, that is the listener for the day, Toastmaster Mayank, who is the most reliable person. Whenever there is nobody, he is always takes up the role at the last moment. And so I would like to introduce Toastmaster Mayank. Toastmaster Mayank.
Evening, friends and family. As an active listener, I will be hosting a short quiz of 6 to 7 questions to check who all are paying attention to the speaker. That's it for right now. I will be back with some interesting questions. Stay tuned for that.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Mayank. So now, how many of you know what is phishing? So a raise of hand and no prompting, please. Anybody who knows what is phishing? Hriday is VP-ed, he will not be given opportunity. Anybody else? Yes, Dhanishta.
Phishing is when you send spam mails which contain virus and can intrude your privacy.
Yes, that is a very general thing. Very good. You managed to. So 1 point to Dhanishta, Toastmaster Trishna. We have 1 point for Toastmaster Trishna, Dhanishta. Phishing is something when you have email spoofing, or whenever hackers try to clone a website. For example, you're using a SBI website, and the hacker would actually create a website very similar to the original SBI website, and you would log in, and then you would lose your login ID, password, and credentials, and the money would be stolen from your account. So this is phishing, and we have 1 point for Toastmaster Dhanisha. Then what is ransomware? Any guest? This is for guests. Any guest? Toastmaster Vishesh, can you help us with this?
Should I say the answer or should I select guests?
No, you have to select the guest.
All right, so we have a lot of guests today. Hi, Mansi, can you answer the question? You're not audible. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I just read in my 8th grade that I think it's a kind of virus or malware. So that is all I know.
That is right. Ransomware, but we'll will give you 1 point, but ransomware is Vishesh. Can you please tell? Vishesh,
Ransomware,
Toastmaster Vishesh without points. Yeah.
ransomware, I guess is, I don't know.
Because you're not getting any points out of it.
Yeah, I only talk
Anyone?
for money.
Anyone
Mehdi would
else?
like to answer.
Please, Mehdi Hussain, please, our friend from Bangladesh, please.
Right, I still don't get 500 rupees, I guess, but yeah, ransomware.
No,
I
you'll
think
get. Only
ransomware, I think, is the message. Like once you click a particular link or anything, your hardware or your entire computer gets locked, and you are shown a message where they ask for a particular amount of money through Bitcoin, which if you only pay, you get your accounts back, or even your hardwares, your laptop or anything, you get back. So I was a victim of ransomware, so personal experience.
that is like, would you like to tell us more about that? How did it happen?
So basically, what I was trying to do, it was my office laptop, and while I was working on it, I got multiple because my office works in multiple countries, so multiple different types of mail comes into my office mail, and I have to open each one of them to see whether they're relevant or not. So one of the mails was something that was pretty similar to what the type of work that I do. Clicked on the link to see what the tender is, and my entire laptop got crashed. So I kept on getting messages like, if you don't pay this much amount of money through Bitcoin, even there was a Bitcoin account that was provided. Otherwise, your account will not be released. So what I did is, because whatever I work on, it's actually saved in OneDrive. So, it's connected with Microsoft 365. So ultimately I discarded the laptop and bought a new one. That's how protected myself. But yeah, that
That's
laptop is gone.
That's really sad. We'll tell you some methods how you can protect your computer after in the next session itself. And +2 points for Mehdi Hussain, because he gave the answer as well as told his own personal story. Ransomware, as Mehdi rightly told us, is a way of cybercrime where people try to extract money out of you. The most famous being WannaCry, Petya. They are very common ransomware, which costed the economy a lot. +2, Trishna, +2 for Mehdi. And next we have juice jacking. Juice jacking, Toastmaster Vishesh. Yes. Where is our other VPPR? Toastmaster, yes, and very good attempt. -1 for Vishesh when he has googled it. So
Sorry, did you say
anybody
something,
else who
Krishna?
can just tell?
Shit.
Juice jacking.
I don't know clearly, but it's something related that if you connect to a port, like if you connect it to a port that is available in public, they can hack your data from the system. I'm not sure, but I've listened about it this much.
Yes, you are right.
Google.
So when when we use, for example, a public port for charging our phone, for example, in airport or anywhere else, so we can the data is lost in the process. So we have to be very careful, not just in using public Wi-Fi, but also even in the charging port, because that charging port doubles up also as a data port. So we have to be very careful about that. And there are multiple incidents like that have happened even in the most secure airports and the metro ports across the globe. So very good. +1 to Yash, Toastmaster Yash. That was really nice. And then what else we have? Botnet. Botnet, anyone? This is the last question. Botnet. Make a guess, Tanya, Toastmaster Tanya.
I can tell you about boat neck, not boat neck.
What neck? What is it?
Boat neck is when like you are wearing a kurta of U neck. Now, if you are wearing a boat neck, it will be little broadened. That is the boat neck.
No, it is bot plus net. Bot plus net. Botnet. Vishesh, would you like to tell us now that you have Googled it again, please?
So after 20 seconds of Googling, I found out that a group of people can control your laptop or control your email ID so as to send spam mails to others. I think that is true.
Good, good. That is very nice. We'll rush to our next section. That is that of prepared speeches. And then first speaker as Toastmaster Mehdi Hussain. Yes, and we also have his evaluator. Tanya, Toastmaster Mehdi will go first, no?
Yes, he will go first.
The evaluator will go.
The evaluator will first tell the objective.
No, I just know that. He'll be the first one, no?
Yes.
Okay. We have for this we have his evaluator, Toastmaster Vishesh Dargan. Toastmaster Vishesh Dargan.
A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters. So Toastmaster Mehdi will be delivering a level 2 project 3 speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmaster envisions mentoring. And the purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of a previous experience as a prodigy. So the time limit for the speech will be 5 to 10 minutes. All the best, Mehdi.
Do I start speaking or?
Jisha, can you introduce the speaker?
Yes. Toastmaster Mehdi, protect your peace. Protect your peace, Toastmaster Mehdi.
I have been debating for over 14 years. And one of the main reasons why I joined debate on the very first class is the fact that it teaches you logic, something that is very hard to find in human these days. One of the main things that I also do, because I have been learning debating, is also I love to teach debates at multiple other places. Which places are these? It's not just in my country, but outside my country as well. So I teach them through online and make sure they implement logic in their life and in their everyday activities that there is. Most of the time, these countries are war-prone countries like Afghanistan or countries like Syria, where logic is way more important so that you don't turn into ISIS or Taliban. So that you can think properly with your gray matter here that exactly why some things are being done. And that's what I was doing with few students of Kabul University. It was a great experience and they were actually really good. They were law students learning debating and they wanted to change the country. They wanted to change Afghanistan. They wanted to make sure that ultimately it's not a country that's considered really a terrorist country. 3 of them died yesterday at ISIS bombing at the university. I should be feeling sad about it, right? I should be feeling angry and whatnot, because all these days, whatever I was doing with them, I was preparing them to change the face of the country, got vanished in just few moments. But then I remember what my mentor taught me, that whatever happens around, never let go of your inner peace. You should always protect your peace, because once you let go of that, that's the moment when you let logic be overpowered by your emotions. I mean, emotions are fine, they're really good. But at the same time, logic should come over emotions and let you decide what needs to be done. I was sad the entire 24 hours because it happened yesterday. Today, the Kabul University recruited 11 more students into the debating club. Yes, we lost few, but there are many more who wants to fight the crime, who wants to fight the fight with logic. I think that's what mentoring has been doing in my life as well. Because when I look back, and this is pretty interesting, when I look back, I ask myself who my mentor really was, because there were so many people teaching me so many different things. In fact, one of my mentor was someone whose birthday we celebrated yesterday, the great Shah Rukh Khan. Even he taught me so many things through his movies, which helped me landed my wife, to be very honest. But more importantly, what I feel that as you go forward in life, as you move forward, you learn each and everything from everyone. For example, today, I learned so many things in the first very few moments of the meeting. How to protect my digital space. Interesting. And that too is one of the criteria to protect your inner peace. Because you need to understand inner peace is so much dependent on the external factors. Because when you look, how does inner peace is entailed? Or how do you make sure that you are not in privation of your inner peace? You need to make sure your family is fine. You need to make sure your private life is fine. You need to make sure your work is fine. You need to make sure your social life is fine. You need to make sure your parents are fine. So many external factors that keeps on creating issues. And to be very honest, none of us are good in making sure all of these things are fine. So what do? We create a shell. How many of us has seen this amazing animal that lives inside the shell? It's called tortoise, right? And we know when there is a race of hares and tortoise, tortoise is the one that always wins. Do you know why? It's not because the hare takes rest. It's because the tortoise is in a shell. So even if the tortoise fails, it does not hit him. He learns from that particular perspective. And that was also something that my mentor taught me. That, you know, the idea that we keep on telling ourselves that ultimately the tortoise won because it was going slow, but it was still working. The main reason for it still working, it's because while the word was telling it's slow, it's not as fast as the other, it did not care because there was a shell around it that protected it, that made sure the tortoise is in inner peace. So when you have inner peace, when you have that shell to protect yourself from all the external factors creating issues, havocs, privation in your life, even if you go slow, you win. No matter how fast the hare is, or no matter how slow you are, just protect your peace. The University of Kabul lost 19 students in total as of today, and 22 students are still fighting. And this is the second attack on an institution in Afghanistan. But you know what a logical thing to do is not to lose the peace. Maybe today Afghanistan will not be the country that we want it to be, but slowly peace will prevail in Afghanistan. And the youth of Afghanistan is determined to do it. Irrespective of ISIS attacks it or Taliban's, they have that shell to protect themselves because they want their inner peace to be protected and reflected on their own country. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mehdi Hussain. That was really very deep and a different perspective altogether towards looking at things. So moving on, we have our next speaker for today, Toastmaster Hriday Thakur, and before him, we have Toastmaster Anmol. And before we give the stage to Toastmaster Anmol, I would like everyone to just switch on their cameras. Toastmaster Prachi Jain, Toastmaster Mayank Gupta, please switch on the cameras. It would be really interesting, and we also have some cash prizes today. So please switch on the camera. It would also motivate the speakers. Please do that. So now over to Toastmaster Anmol.
Yeah, hi Cheshta, am I audible? Okay.
Yeah,
So
you are.
Toastmaster Hriday Thakur is going to be presenting a speech from Project 1 of Pathways Level 3. The purpose of this project is for the member to determine their style of humor and apply it to the speech that centers around a central message. The speech timings are 5 to 7 minutes. Here's wishing Hriday all the very best. Over to you.
And thank you so Toastmaster Anmol. And we have a very interesting theme which would make you just switch on your cameras. Now we have the next speaker, Toastmaster Hriday Thakur. Toastmaster Hriday Thakur, protection or blindfold? Protection or blindfold, Toastmaster Hriday Thakur. Hriday, you are not audible. You are not audible, Toastmaster Hriday.
Hriday, please unmute.
Unmute yourself.
Hello, TMOD, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Over to you.
Hello, TMOD, I cannot listen to you, Cheshta. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Hriday, you are audible now.
And somebody give me a visual confirmation if I'm audible. I'm not able to see or hear it. Hello? Hello,
Yes,
am I
yes.
audible?
Toastmaster Hriday, you are audible.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 15 minutes of our online classes, this is what happens. Our teachers, they try so hard, but they get this far. And in the end, it doesn't even matter because they end up getting disconnected. The main problem is that our teachers believe that 5G is the reason for spreading coronavirus, so they don't connect to their mobile hotspots as well. But in exams, it's a totally different scenario. In exams, if I remember correctly, the other day I was given an exam, and the teacher and my exam was, there was some difficulty, technical difficulty in getting the exam submitted. So I texted my teacher that, ma'am, my exam is not getting submitted. She replied back by asking me to send her a screenshot. The problem, I believe, was that the person who told her the acronym for screenshot did not tell her that there should be a space before it. This is what she said. Now, I will not complain actually that because this online and virtual platform has given me a chance to totally uncover and discover myself, figuratively and literally. For the first time in my life, I gave a presentation wearing nothing but undergarments. I believe we must have done that some point by now. We are a generation who can proudly say that we have attended online meetings, given presentations, seminars, wearing nothing but Hawaii chappals or night suits, or even Bermudas, knickers, night suits, and some of us even while sitting in toilets. Now we know why people have turned their cameras off. Now we as students, we don't really study in the classes. And similar case was with me. As I was busy scrolling my Instagram during the classes, I found this page about myths about coronavirus, COVID-19. And these myths were something different. So if you know that some people actually believe that this virus is going to disappear in the summers. Yes, of course, it's not a virus, it's makke ki roti and sarson ka saag. Some people believe that this virus will disappear under the sun. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a virus, it's Kalin Bhaiya from Mirzapur. Some people some people said that if you drink a lot of water, then this virus will pass your body. I'm telling you, the only thing that will pass your body is the 2 liters of water that you just drank. And thank God the people who believe in this myth have turned their cameras off. Now, coming to drinking, some people also believe that if alcohol can kill these viruses, then why not we drink it and even more of it? Do I have any Punjabis in the house? I truly believe that Punjabis were the ones who created this myth. And now some people believe that loud noises they differ the virus. Ladies and gentlemen, in March, we were told to bang our utensils. Till August, in our houses, the utensils were banging automatically. This was the pressure of lockdown. And to prove this myth also, Kanika Kapoor went to UP. But we all know what happened with her. So loud noises do not differ the virus. Some people say that North Korea has successfully discovered the vaccine for the virus. Well, we cannot actually confirm the effectiveness of the virus because the vaccine, because when the vaccine is delivered with a gun, it's hard to tell whether killed by the gun or the virus. Now, when I scrolled down, I found, when I was fed up with these myths, I found these bunch of people shouting, "Go Corona, go! Go Corona, go!" as if it's an IPL team. I believe that these people are back in 1970s and they believe that it's not a virus, it's Simon Commission, that they will say to go back and it will go. And sometimes it truly hurts me to see the way Americans do it, because I found that Americans started hoarding toilet paper at the start of the lockdown. There's some things that Americans should really learn from us as Indians. We also use toilet paper. We also store that toilet paper in 500 liter Syntex tanks on our roof. It's called water. Americans should use it sometimes. Now, after all this was done, and I was fed up looking at all this misinformation and myths present, I closed this. I closed this Instagram pages and whatever I was looking at, and I wondered that we as human beings have only created these myths. And we are the ones only who spread it, even though just for fun. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the onus is on you. That do you believe and trust the real information that is present out there? That you choose to protect yourself from the misinformation out there, or you choose to put on a blindfold to all that. The choice in the end is yours. Over to the Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you so much, wonderful speech. I thought that from that humorous speech contest, it was really amazing and very happy to listen. Now we will just look at, we'll have the polls right now, Hriday.
Yes, we'd like to have the polls.
Okay.
Are the polls visible?
Yes, it is. So we have 10 more seconds. Please hurry up.
Thank you, Chesta.
So now we'll start, and we'll start with the solution for cybersecurity. The most easiest and the basic way we would start is with password. So I would like everyone to just switch on their cameras and just be very honest. How many of us in our Gmail password account have our birthday as the number? Anyone? People are
Everybody
very smart.
raise your
And
hand.
how many of you use special characters? When it comes to special characters, use dollar and @sign? And how many of us have the first letter of their password as a capital one? So Edward Snowden's that thinking password as if your adversaries has 1 trillion attempts per second. So I am a Sarkari Babu. I don't even have this 1 trillion attempt, and still I'm able to guess something out of your password. So we have to make a very strong password if we have to ensure cybersecurity. So password is still a passe thing. It is now replaced by passphrase. That is using the entire phrase instead of password and introducing maximum entropy in it. So just a minute. So it would be something like this for Toastmaster Varun Jain, paisa hi paisa hoga. So rather than just using one word, we can use the entire phrase and use it as passphrase. Or it could be something like this for Toastmaster Tanya. And finally, after seeing today's situation, it would be something like this for Toastmaster Hriday. So, we can use these passphrases, but still, these are very easy to guess because available online. So we have to introduce more entropy in that by adding special characters or just introducing some randomness in this. So we should try to use entire passphrase instead of password. That is something that McAfee also recommends for everyone, that use of passphrases. Second is the two-level authentication. I think most of us are aware of multi-factor authentication. Anyone who's aware of two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication? Yes, Toastmaster Prem Khurana.
I think it's like you first enter your login ID and your password, and then you are asked for OTP or maybe like a security question or something like that.
Yes, you're right. You're very right. It is like adding another layer of protection as far as accessing any account is concerned. For first, we have a password, then it could be followed by another password, a physical device or something like that. We in our financial institution or banks, we use this. We use a two-layer. For example, you just log in with your ID and password, and then you enter an OTP. But the problem arises here is that OTP comes through this SMS service. According to NSIT, it is very easy to hack any of the SMS service just by transferring the account to a new SIM or another SIM or another device. So it is it is that loophole or legal loophole where you can actually get caught. Or maybe today we use Google Hangout, Google Meet, and we use those Duo for calling. So the function of calling or messages could also be intercepted by these devices. So we have to be very careful about that thing. And then the third thing that is very simple is that you have to just switch on the automatic updates and security updates in your system. The fourth point that we have is the permissions. Can everyone open on their mobiles and just check what all permissions that you have given to various applications? Why does an Adobe scan device needs your location or maybe access to your microphone? So we have to be very careful about what permissions we give. And then targeting the sensitive group, for example, your parents who might not be that tech savvy. So you can just tell them basic security measures like you should not share your credit card details or CVV number with with strangers, or the basic thing that only sending money requires, like giving your PIN or OTP. Nothing else would require, receiving money would not require anything as such. Or not just open any such mail from unknown sources. That is the basic precautions that I think have secure personal level. So that is it from my side. We have Toastmaster Krishna Mandal. Can you just tell me the count of the people who scored today?
Okay, as per my record, I think Mehndi Hussain, he scored maximum. He got 2 marks. Apart from them, Dhanishta, Mansi, Vishesh, Yash, they got 1.
Okay, a big round of applause for Toastmaster Mehdi. Toastmaster Mehdi, can we have you? Can you just unmute yourself?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, congratulations, you won 500 rupees today. You can send me your credit card details and CVV number. I'll just transfer you the 500 rupees.
Sure. Nice.
Okay. Over to our next table topic. To have Toastmasters.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Participation in this table topic is just like a racking of your mind on the spot, which will help you in developing your reflex muscles also. And for the benefit of the guests and members both can participate in this session. And the minimum time allotted is 1 minute and maximum is 2.30 minutes. And today there is a little twist in the table topic session I'll be holding. I'll allot you a topic in which you will have to speak in favor and against both. Like for an example, if your topic is winters are awesome and you are speaking in favor of winter of awesome, in between I'll say switch, and then you'll have to speak on winters are not awesome, right? Is there any doubt? So can we move forward? I'll just start with the members. Vishesh, please, can you please help me with for choosing like speaker?
Yes. Prachi has raised her hand.
Okay. Prachi, your topic is lockdown is blessing in disguise.
Okay, so I need to start with the talking in favor, right? Then
it's up to you, but in between I can say switch, and then we'll have to speak the other way around.
All right. So, who thought that we are going to be locked at our homes for almost like 3-4 months? Now we are moving out, so I'm not counting it. So during lockdown, I think we got a lot of chance to explore ourselves, to get back to those childhood habits. So if I talk about myself, during this period, I started writing more. I started, I wanted to learn portrait making since a long time. Okay. I don't think it was a blessing. If you see, I mean, our mental health was suffering. We were stuck at our home. We can't move out. And as a human being, we want mobility. Even if we are doing lots of things, but still, if we are at some place and it's like a prison for us. And who wants to live in prison? Even a word doesn't want to be. And you can, what is the best example of that? This time and tomorrow, it's Karwa Chauth, right? If you go out in the market, you will see it's it's packed. I was coming back to home, and then at the backside there's a market, and there was no space left even to step out. So if you're thinking that lockdown was a blessing, I don't think it's correct to say, has it been the case, people will be staying at their home today also because Corona is still not gone. But it's not a blessing. If you are locked somewhere, you are going to retaliate. You don't want to be caged. And lockdown was like caged. You were caged at your home. You can't just move out. And it also caused mental health issues for some people. So back to table topic master.
Thank you, Prachi. Well attempted. And so now, any guest who wants to participate? Any guest?
We have guest Mohammad Wasihuddin.
Okay.
Can you unmute
Okay.
yourself?
Your topic is I brush my teeth. I think he is not okay.
Toastmaster Wahiduz Zaman.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Can you please share the topics again? I could not hear you.
I brush my teeth.
Sorry.
I brush my teeth.
I
Brush my teeth.
brush my teeth. Oh, thank you. Distinguished Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Very good evening. Few years back, when I went to doctor, that is, sometimes I feel pain in my teeth. Doctor said, maybe you don't take care of your teeth properly. I'm shocked. It's very shy thing that I am not taking care of me regularly. So when I came to know that is, yes, I have to take care of myself. That is, and teeth is very important part of our life because we live for food and we live for eating, and
Switch.
is the very important tool for this.
Switch.
This, sorry?
You have to speak on I don't brush my teeth.
Okay. I don't brush my teeth.
Yeah.
So I think that from that day, I took care of myself regularly. I am taking care of my teeth, and I am I am brushing my teeth every day, and I am taking care of me regularly. Now what happened is that I am totally feel fresh and feel very much better than previous, and I always feel that everyone should take care of himself, especially teeth pain is very painful, which is unbelievable. Those who don't know about his pain, they doesn't know. That's why my message is take care of yourself, take care of your teeth, and brush every day. Brush your teeth every day, every single day, and proper time and proper way. Thank you so much.
Thanks. It was nice attempt and courage to participate in the table topic. So Vishesh, can you please help me with some member participation?
Yes. Do we have any member who wants to participate?
We have Sriram also who wants to volunteer.
Sriram, can you unmute yourself?
Hi, you're able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your topic is eating healthy is a way of life.
Thank you so much for the lovely topic. Being a gluttonous and a voracious eater, eating healthy is always a way of life because we need to eat healthy. Why we are actually living, why we are doing our job, why we are in Toastmasters. everything is for this small stomach only, right? Whether it's a small intestine or a large intestine, we need to eat healthy. Eating healthy is a very wonderful habit because today's day we are eating a lot of junk foods in sense, not chips or cakes, the food which are not good for your digestive system. That's what we call it as junk foods. Because chips is also a healthy item because it gives you a required fat and a protein when you have chips which is made up of raw banana. So we can't call chips a junk food. So the food which are not good for your digestive system, we call them as junk food because the digestion process does not happen and your morning duties doesn't go well, and so that your stomach is upset. But eating healthy is what required. It's not there. We can eat whatever we want. Life is to enjoy, yaar. Why do you want to eat only healthy foods? Who said only the food which is not having sugar, food which is not made up of ghee, chips? Who said, why do you want to take that choice? Life is to enjoy. See, after 60 years or 70 years, they will say you are affected by sugar, you are affected by kidney failure and everything. At that time, they will not even allow you to even mix salt also. Even a pinch of salt, you can't mix it in your food. So now itself, enjoy. Eat as much pizza as you want, eat as much cake as you want. Why do you want to go into the privation mode and be stuck only to the healthy foods? This broccoli. No, I have heard only coli and not coli, not broccoli and all. No, why do you want to stick to those things? Eat, and life is to enjoy, and food is the only source of giving you enjoyment. Eat as much as you can. There is nothing in this world called junk food. If your stomach is able to accept anything, eat anything. Even if it's a mud of salt or mud itself, you can go and eat it. Even it's a sludge, go ahead and eat it, because sludge also has some minerals which is required for your digestive system. So eat as much as you want. So to summarize, life is to meant for eating. Many people live and eat, but I eat to live only. I am claiming it clear. Eating is my job. That's why we are earning. Without eating, there is no life. Else you will just fall down. So eat. Whatever food is junk food, good food, eat food. That's it. Even if it's a salt, mud, sludge, go and eat it, because life is to enjoy. Over to table topic master. Will you go and have a eat? No? Go.
Thank you, Shriram. I like your presence of mind a lot. So, can I have next? Vishesh, can you please help me with?
Is there any guest who would like to participate? Guest Kritika, if you would like to volunteer.
Yes, sure. Okay. Your topic is taking selfie at every moment, at every second or hour is cool.
Okay, so hello everyone. So taking selfie, capturing the moments is really cool for all of us. We really want to make some memories for some days, for some events like birthdays, anniversaries, and all. We need to have memories. We need to have albums, and we really in 5 or so years, when we will look back, when we will try to when we will try to gather some memories back in time, we have a look over those pictures and all. Okay, so taking selfies is not that necessary. For example, you are walking in a beautiful garden, enjoying the views of the nature and all. Then you need to just focus on the nature and its beauty, not on taking those selfies and destroying the moments the nature is providing you with. That's all I can say.
Okay, thanks a lot. Do we have time to continue, or should I hand over it to general evaluator?
No, ma'am, that was it.
Okay, no. So we can have Varun Pandey, our ex-member who has joined us. Hi, Varun.
Okay.
Varun Pandey is there. I don't know.
So post-COVID, I will visit China.
First, he has to unmute himself. Varun.
Varun is not connected. His audio is not connected to the computer.
Okay, sir. Then I guess we should go for a
Okay,
break.
Vishesh. Okay, fine. Thank you so much. And now we'll go for a break. Over to TM.
We'll be having a break of 5 minutes, so you can chill and relax until then, until the general evaluator roasts people.
हे भगवान, मैं नहीं रोस्ट करने वाली, आज मैं खुद इतना रोस्ट हो चुकी हूँ.
और भाई क्या हाल है सबके?
चेष्टा की वो लाइन बहुत अच्छी थी कि जब तानिया 50,000 रुपीस कलेक्ट करती है पेरेंट्स से एंड 2,000 रुपीस अपनी जेब में रखती है.
I
It
totally
was
agree.
really nice, चेष्टा.
ऐसा बाकी दोनों प्रेजेंट वो नहीं दिख रहे थे प्रेजेंटेशंस.
हाँ यार, मेरा और हृदय का ऐसे एक सेकंड का ग्लिम्स आया था, बाकी देख भी नहीं पाई थी. दोबारा दिखाना.
अभी शेयर करने का ट्राई करो, अभी शेयर करने का ट्राई करो.
कितने बैकआउट हुए हृदय को यही समझ आ रहा होगा आज.
गुड वर्क हृदय यार.
ये ह्यूमरस स्पीच का था क्या? मतलब काफी अच्छा था ये.
हाँ.
अच्छा, ये सबसे साइलेंट क्यों हो गए? चेष्टा दिखा रहे हो आप वो मीम?
विशेष वो पोल्स बना दिया टेबल टॉपिक्स के.
बना दिया.
मैं हूँ डॉन. ये मैं हूँ? ये मेरा था? ये वैसे कभी कभी लगता है कि हूँ ही.
तान्या कहाँ की डॉन है भाई?
देख विशेष.
किसने कहा भाई? गलत इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं.
ये डॉन में गब्बर मतलब क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पे? गुंडागर्दी चला रहे हैं. गुंडागर्दी.
हम लोग क्लब को ऐसे चला रहे हैं. तभी तो मेंबर्स ऐसे डर चुके हैं और अब आ ही नहीं रहे हैं. चलो यार, चालू करते हैं. आज हो सकता है जल्दी कर देंगे खत्म, अगर हुआ तो. चालू करें?
हाँ करते हैं. विशेष आज खाना खा पाएगा बाहर के साथ बैठ के.
मैंने तो खा लिया एप्पल.
बताते नहीं ना ऐसे.
भैया खा लिए तो क्या कर रहे हैं अभी. चलो तो अब जरा चालू करते हैं हम. या कैमरा ऑन कर लो सबके सब अपने अपने. And let us start with the serious session now. Okay, welcome. It's time for all of you to welcome me back here, because now is the time for general evaluation. And everyone knows that Vishesh is hungry and he wants to have his dinner earlier as possible, and he prefers to have it during the meeting. But here we do not mean by dinner by like real food. It is evaluation, because evaluation is the breakfast of the champion, and this breakfast we can have any time of the day. And on Tuesdays, it is very, very mandatory to have it. So today we will be having breakfast, and for the first breakfast will be for Toastmaster Mehdi Hussain, whose speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Vishesh Dargan. So Vishesh, I welcome you on the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tanya. A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So first of all, I'd like to point out the positives that I had observed from Toastmaster Mehdi's speech. So when Toastmaster Mehdi started talking about his anecdote about the University of Afghanistan and how he taught students to debate, and then he got to know about the 3 students that had been killed in the terrorist attack in Afghanistan. I think the very feel and the very vibe in which Toastmaster Mehdi delivered his speech was absolutely commendable. I think composure, patience, and control over someone's voice and control over the stage is one of the most amazing capabilities to have, and is one of the most difficult things to achieve in public speaking. And and it was pretty evident in Toastmaster Mehdi's delivery of the speech. And not just calm and composure, Toastmaster Mehdi pitched in with slight humorous instances. For example, when he talked about the importance of logic, and he said logic is so hard to find in people. And when he tried talking about the Afghanistan University, he said that if the levels of logic go low in Afghanistan, people start joining ISIS. I think that these slight humorous instances add more and more value to your speech, and allow the listeners to listen to you, and the very vibe and the very patient and the very composed feel in which you are delivering the speech hooked me to your speech, hooked me to listen to your speech. Now, just as nothing is perfect in life and we are here to grow together, I'd like to push in a couple of recommendations to you so as to add more and more value to your speech. So when you started talking about your anecdote about Afghanistan University, and then you went on to talk about how Toastmaster envisions mentorship, I think there was a slight connect which was missing in between these stories. A little bit of connection between these two topics, because your speech was based on mentoring, that could have taken your speech to the next level. I think that is very important in connecting these topics. Now, I'd like to recommend you to switch your camera a little back, because when you were delivering a speech, your hand gestures were not visible. So you need to push your camera a little back so as your hand gestures are visible, because it adds value to your speech. Now, another positive thing that I noted from your speech is that the quality of content in your speech. The quality of content was absolutely amazing. And when you started talking about inner peace, and inner peace is one of the most sophisticated and the most delicate things in life to achieve. And inner peace is so sophisticated that it gets tampered very early and very easily. So it's very important for us to, maintain our inner peace. And that is why I loved your content. So a little bit of work on the connection of the speech. Great content, great delivery of content, and I think your speech was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vishesh, for this evaluation. And now I would like to call Toastmaster Anmol Arora, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Hriday Thakur's speech. Toastmaster Anmol Arora, over to you.
Am I audible? Okay.
Yes.
So I hope, like most of you guys have seen, as Tanya just said, Bhalla, Malhotra, and Arora ji in the parks laughing like ha 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 ha. One is that kind of humor, and the other kind of humor is the exact opposite of it. The kind of laugh that you get after seeing them laughing like this is the type of humor that Toastmaster Hriday Thakur had in his particular speech. Now, breaking down his humor, I have jotted down a couple of points, a list of couple of points which will help you decipher his humor better. The first is the dry sense of humor. The dry sense of humor is the kind of humor that you have when you know, I had to laugh on this. 5G is the reason for COVID-19, said one of his teachers. Now, exact opposite of technology are our elders. So making an association between the two, you generate a dry sense of humor. One of the cures for the novel coronavirus is the alcohol. I feel like Punjabis must have created that so as to satisfy their cravings. Oh, go Corona, go. IPL is going on, so it must be a cheering mantra for one of the IPL teams. And mind you, it's not for the Simons Commission. another association with the stereotype made. Now, in the end, you must have seen that he held a mask in his hand and he said, misinformation. Now, what he was trying to actually do was that he was taking a jibe on all the messages that have been spread around the mask and the authenticity of the masks in getting out the coronavirus of our systems. And then he showed the blindfolded thing. In the middle, he was always taking a jibe on the audiences as well. People in shame have turned their masks off or have turned their cameras off. And I was like, okay, that was shameful. And that was the exact moments that he generated humor. Now, apart from this, there was some recommendations on his part that he could have implemented so as to make his speech even more humorous. Does your toothpaste have salt? Now, when you ask this kind of a question in this sense, it brings about a more humorous reaction from your audiences. Whereas Toastmaster Hriday was bit, he was on the downside. He was like, imagine giving a video conferencing in your undergarments. His enthusiasm was a bit low. Apart from this, I could see his hands doing like this, but not the other hand. Where was it? It was in your pocket or something. I want to see both of your hands on your screen because you are on a public speaking platform. So he rightfully entered the message at the end that we need to get out of our heads this central idea of fake news that's revolving everywhere around. So that was from me, a good message. In middle of all the humor and his techniques, a subtle and a dry sense of humor coupled with good body language and good voice modulation would have done the best for him. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anmol Arora. So now is the time that we call our table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Sukhmani, who will be evaluating
We would
every.
like to have the polls first.
No, first we will have table. Okay, table. Oh yes, first we will have the polls for table topic speakers. First we will have the polls for table topics. We only had 3. Okay, we had
disqualifications.
Okay, so 1. Okay, all right.
We had 4 speakers, but K. Sriram had exceeded the time limit.
All right. So, can Toastmaster Sukhmani start now?
Yes.
All right. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, cool. So first of all, I would like to appreciate the table topic master and all the members and guests who participated in this session. It was a very innovative session and I loved attending it. Starting with Toastmaster Prachi, lockdown is a blessing in disguise. Considering she went first and still managed to ace the topic, that was really good. And she even managed to use an anecdote in between, which always adds to your speech. However, I noticed that some of her thoughts were left incomplete in the beginning because she was saying something and then she immediately switched to, yeah, I also wanted to learn portrait making in the lockdown. So I just suggest to complete the sentence and then move on to the next thought. As usual, her bubbly personality was great to listen to, and that's it. Next, moving to guest Wahiduzaman. I brush my teeth every day. He used an interesting anecdote. However, I would suggest him to consider the pace of your speech because considering you only have a minute to speak in a table topic session, just keep the pace of your speech in mind, and you can skip the introduction and the good mornings and the good afternoons for later. There was also some confusion regarding the rules and audio problems. So however, we can ignore that, and it was an interesting anecdote that you used, and of course, followed by a great message. Moving on to Toastmaster Sriram, eating healthy is a way of life. He asked a lot of questions, and he was a very enthusiastic speaker, which is always great to listen to.
He had a good way of incorporating all these questions into his speech and a very confident speaker with a great voice modulation. However, I noticed that in the end, his speech got a little repetitive, like food is to enjoy, food is to enjoy. Like you could have skipped some of those and moved on to the next point. And also just keep in mind the time limit, as we all know that he has been disqualified. So for next time. And last but not the least, guest Kratika, and taking selfie all the time is cool. She started very confidently, and it was followed by like a good train of thought. However, she lost her train of thought in the middle, which happens to all the guests, and that's just a part of being an impromptu speaker. However, I would like her to, I would request her to just turn on her camera the next time she gives a speech, as facial expressions are a very important part of your speech and they add a lot to your speech. So we could not see you, so that was a little disappointing. Also, she was very easily able to switch against the motion when she was asked to switch. So that is a very good thing. I think she got the hold of the whole topic by the end. All in all, it was a very interesting session, and I would like to congratulate the topic master and all the participants. That's it.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sukhmani. And now, can we timer? Are the evaluators qualified?
The qualified evaluators are Toastmaster Vishesh and Toastmaster Sukhmani.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Vishesh, can we have poll for the best evaluator?
Just give me 5 seconds. Arey, yeah.
Okay, so we will not vote for Toastmaster Anmol, and if we
Wait, I'll edit the polls. Just give me 5 seconds.
okay, your time starts now, and if it takes more than 5 seconds, then you will have to pay Cheshta 500 rupees.
The poll has ended. Shit. We'll relaunch the polling, and please don't vote for Toastmaster and Mole.
All right. So, are we ready to proceed?
Just a minute. Yes, we are ready.
Okay, so it was a wonderful evaluation session, starting with Toastmaster Anmol. So starting with Toastmaster Vishesh. So Toastmaster Vishesh started with positives, which means he was following the CRC approach, which is commendation, recommendation, and then commendation. And he talked about how calm and composed Toastmaster Mehdi was, how he used logics and humans combined in his speech, and his recommendations were also very, very appropriate, where he talked about how we can use we should place our camera so that our whole body and our body movement is visible. So good job on that, Toastmaster Vishesh. Just one small recommendation which I have is that whenever we Toastmaster Vishesh started addressing Toastmaster Mehdi, as Toastmaster Mehdi did this, and when he went forward in his evaluation, he started using you, which is the second person. So we tend to give evaluation in third person instead of second person. Also, when Toastmaster Vishesh mentioned that he was calm and composed, so I just wanted to know where and how Toastmaster Vishesh found him calm and composed. Some excerpts from his speech where Toastmaster Mehdi was calm and composed would have helped me to remember and to just memorize, or maybe remember where Toastmaster Mehdi was calm. And all in all, it was a wonderful speech. It was very well observed and very well presented. Congratulations, Toastmaster Vishesh, for this. Coming on to Toastmaster Anmol. So Toastmaster Anmol is a club evaluation champion, and soon he will be going to represent our club at area level. And his skills of evaluation are continuously growing, where now his evaluations are very informative. When he talked about Toastmaster Hriday's humor, he said it was dry humor, and then he explained what is dry humor. So it was a commendation for Toastmaster Hriday, and it was something new for all of us to learn about dry humor. Similarly, his evaluation was very well articulated and analyzed. When he joined all the dots together and then presented it. So very well done. And also his evaluation was in third person throughout. And recommendations were also very appropriate. Summary was given. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Anmol. I would not have had any recommendation for him, but he just need to keep a track of time when the red card is shown. He should have that sense that when he needs to stop. Just that. So just I wish Toastmaster Anmol best of luck for area and keep practicing the evaluation and stop at the red card. That is what I want to say. Coming on to Toastmaster Sukhmani. Toastmaster Sukhmani did a wonderful job evaluating all the table topic speakers because the evaluators are focusing on just one speaker, but table topic evaluator is focusing on 4 speakers. So kudos to Toastmaster Sukhmani for doing a wonderful job there. So she had managed to write and she had managed to give her recommendation and commendations for all the speakers, and those were very appropriate. I have just few recommendations for Toastmaster Sukhmani, which is that the pace was quite fast when she was talking about their recommendations. So I would just prefer that keep calm, just like Toastmaster Mehdi did. Stay calm and then give the evaluation, because we are also here, you are also here, and Toastmaster Sukhmani also had time. She stopped only when the green card was shown. So she had a gap of 2 minutes. So it could have been done very well with a slower pace. And then a word disappointing was used, and that too for the guest. So we do not encourage to use the word like disappointing with the guest, because here guests are always we always want to encourage guests. So word like disappointing should not be used for guests. Other than that, she did a wonderful job, and keep growing, Toastmaster Sukhmani. I would love to see more evaluations of yours. Good luck. And now, can we have the report from our leadership role players, starting with Toastmaster Krishna Mandal, the counter of the day.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. As I promised at the starting of meeting, I'll submit my report at the end of the meeting. So as per today's meeting, very few speakers actually used filler words and unnecessary sounds. Especially none of the speakers and evaluators have used these. Only I found Cheshta, Bhimika, they used a word, maybe because of the nature of their role, and they can work on this. Apart from that, Kritika, the guest Kritika, use more than 5 sound. So for reducing, to improve this situation, they can use 2 type of techniques. Like first, they can use their any speech. I'm not saying when you are speaking any impromptu speech, it is impossible to practice beforehand. So you can anything you just speak in front of mirror. It will always help you to keep control on your speaking. And second, you can use pauses before speaking. If you are forgetting anything or you're not able to connect words, then you can use pauses. Using these techniques, you can improve you can avoid this filler words and unnecessary. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Tanya.
so much, Toastmaster Krishna, for this report. Now I want to invite Toastmaster Varun for a report of grammarian.
Yes. Firstly, talking about the word of the day. So kudos to Toastmaster Chesta and Toastmaster Mehdi Hussain for using the word of the day. And I would like to use it once myself. So there was privation of grammatical errors in today's meeting. So all the speakers and evaluators were so good. I was not able to spot many grammatical errors. Still, I was looking for some, since I had to present something in my report. So I was able to spot a very 2 minute errors. So the first one is everyone needs to take care of themselves, not himself. And is needs to be used with food, not are, since food is a singular. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Varun, for such a crisp report. Thank you. And then we are calling, it is a game time, and now we are calling Toastmaster Mayank for the listeners. as the listener of the meeting. Toastmaster Mayank Gupta.
Good evening once again. So before I start, it's a humble request that whosoever wants to answer, please raise their hand and no prompting will be entertained. So what is the last date to enroll ourselves for another path? 31st March 2021, 30th November 2020, 31st November 2021, or correct answer is not included. Priyam. Priyam.
Option A.
Great. From when Toastmaster Mehndi was debating? From the past 1 year, from the past 5 years, from the past 14 years, or the correct answer is not included. Tanya.
For past 14 years.
Great. My next question is, what is juice making? It is the process of making juice. It is the type of a cyber attack. The term used in question is incorrect, or the correct answer is not included. Anyone except Priyam and Tanya? No chest, you know the answer. Anyone? Okay, Vishesh. Vishesh, you can tell the answer.
It is the process of making juice.
Oh, great. Claps for Toastmaster Vishesh. You need to pay attention to the meeting, bro. Anyone with correct answer? Heather.
It was not used. Correct
So
answer
what
is
was the correct term?
correct answer was juice jacking.
Oh, great, man. So my last question is, Toastmaster Mehdi was asked for which information for getting 500 INR as the prize money from Toastmaster Chesta? Credit card and CVV, bank account, UPI or Paytm? So Priyam.
Credit card with CVV.
Great, man. That's it.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Varun, Toastmaster Mayank. It was wonderful having this session after so long. And then at the end, I would like to call Toastmaster Yash for timer report.
Good evening, everyone. Today we saw a few disqualifications because of crossing the maximum time limits. So I would request everyone to please keep a track of the cards shown on their screen. And whenever you practice your speech or evaluation, keep a stopwatch near you so that you can actually track that how and at what time you should proceed. Back to the G. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Yash, for such a crisp report. And now, Vishesh, can we have polls for the best leadership role player? Okay, thank you so much. So coming on to Toastmaster Trishna, Trishna did a wonderful job. She explained the meaning of filler words. She also talked about how to improve our filler words in during her report. Just few recommendations that the introduction can be made little interesting, maybe with help of some PPT or with some story, some a small anecdote of 1 minute, through which we can connect how filler words affect our life in our daily life. So just that. Otherwise, you always do a wonderful job with your cheerful smile. Thank you for taking up this role. And then we had Joke Master, Toastmaster Priyam Arora. So Priyam Arora got took this role at the last moment, and I appreciate him a lot for taking up this role and his analogy of seven story. That's analogy of seven in the story and how the horse came seven. It was very witty and yet humorous, and it was wonderful. I do not have any recommendation for Toastmaster Priyam have as I cannot expect anyone to come up with a joke within just 10 seconds, and Priyam did it. So wonderful job, Priyam. Very well done, and thank you for saying yes to this role. Otherwise, we would not have had this. Then we have Toastmaster Yash, the timer. So Yash again got this role at around 6:35, and still he was able to prepare a PPT and then present cards for that. So thank you so much, Yash, for again taking up this role, and then for again taking up this role at the last moment, and he very well explained the roles. I just have one recommendation that I wanted to see the PPT with times so that it could have been clear, like who was overtime, who was undertime, who was in green card, who was in red card. So just wanted to see that. Otherwise, your role was very impressive. Then we come to Toastmaster Varun, who was grammarian. So Varun started with talking about importance of grammar, and he did it with an example of how grammar is how we will look without a structure, and similarly how language looks without a structure. And he told about the role very nicely, that his role is to count the correct use, good usage and bad usage, and count the number of times word of the day is used. And he used the word of the day as well. Just few recommendations I have for Toastmaster one is that whenever we come to the stage, we do not say that I am the grammarian and I am playing the role of grammarian or as a grammarian, because already the TMOD has told everyone that you are the Varun is grammarian, so no need to tell us twice or thrice that I am the grammarian. Instead, we can tell something meaningful in that. And then errors, Varun talked about all the errors, but there were a lot of good usage of grammar throughout the meeting. So he only talked about the bad usage, but good usages should also have been noted down. That's it. Otherwise, Varun did a wonderful job, and he also made a sentence of with his word. So very well done, Varun. And then we have Toastmaster Mayank. And today Mayank is the savior, and his session was very interesting. He again took the role at last moment. His introduction was little short and crisp, but the questions were very interesting, and he made almost everyone participate in this session. So very well done. I would just suggest him to come up with a short story or something to explain why listening is important and how listening can impact us in our daily life. That's it for the leadership role players. And now I would like to ask Vishesh if we can have polls for the best role player. So role player is Toastmaster Cheshta, who was TMOD, Toastmaster Tanya Gandhi, the general evaluation, and Toastmaster Vimika, who was the TTM. Okay. So now coming on to the role player. So Toastmaster Cheshta came up with a very interesting theme, which is cyber security, and she grabbed attention of everyone just in the beginning by giving reference of a movie, A Wednesday, which most of us have seen. So we all got connected that yes, this is something interesting. And then she moved on to explain some terms like cyberspace, and then she had also prepared some questions which included some very important concepts like phishing, ransomware, juice jacking, botnet, and so on. And it was very informative, yet interactive, yet interesting session for all of us. So very well done, Toastmaster Cheshta. And then Cheshta had introduced a game of giving 500 rupees in the beginning, so that we all are stuck to what Cheshta is asking, and so that we all are listening to Cheshta. It's a very, very good trick to keep everyone glued to your speech. Well done in that. And in the by coming to the end, she gave solutions of how we can save ourselves from getting tricked in this cyberspace, because right now in this COVID period, we all are connected to each other online only, and it is very it can happen to any of us, and it had already happened with Toastmaster Mehdi that was all he was in trouble because of this. So she gave us a lot of solutions, and I loved the ending when she asked Toastmaster Mehdi to give his CVV and credit card details so that she can transfer the money. So it was quite witty. Just few recommendations which I have for Toastmaster Cheshire. The session was little elongated according to the agenda. Since we had two speeches, so we could have had a little longer table topic session, but the TMOD role took a lot of time that we had to cut short the table topic session. So it was little elongated. We could she could have uh, maybe she could have that discussion about how people were tricked and everything later of the day or after the meeting. So yeah, and again, she got a little confused during the speeches about who is going first and who is going last. So a TMOD needs to be very to be on her foot that okay, if this is not here, I'm going to do this, and this is not there, so we are going to do it. So this has to be little. It has to go little better, and then one thing which Cheshta forgot to do is she did not ask the timer before she called for polling. So we always have to ask timer if the speakers are qualified or not. That's it. Otherwise, I really enjoyed her session, and she always comes up and she surprises me. So a very well done, Cheshta. Then we are coming to Toastmaster Vimika, who was the table topic master. And Vimika, I must tell you, your way of conducting the session today was quite impressive. Your topics were simple, yet they were quite tricky because people do not know how to speak on such simple topics because we used to talk about them in our childhood, and now coming to at this stage, it becomes difficult. But still, the topics were difficult, and the twist that was when you will say switch, people have to talk up in the opposite. That worked very well in your case. So good job. Just one recommendation is whenever we are the key team, we need to be little excited because it is a kind of a playful role. So we need to be little excited about this role, and whenever we are giving the topic or that, we need to just give a proper explanation. And if someone is not listening, like you said, switch to Toastmaster Wahiduzzaman, and he did not listen. So if he didn't listen once, so we should just stop instead of saying switch, switch, switch. So if he's speaking and he's not listening, so we should just stop and let the speaker speak. That was just one recommendation. Otherwise, it was a different Vimika which I saw today. So I'm quite happy with this. Thank you for taking up this role. And with this, we come to the end, and let me see the results which I have got. Okay. So let us start with the results. Okay, everyone, keep your mics and cameras on because I have got the results. Keep your mics and cameras on. So, best leadership role player. Best leadership role player.
Mayank.
Mayank. Okay. Any more guesses? I am here to listen to your guesses.
Krishna, Varun.
Krishna, Varun. Well, all of them were so well, and today it goes to Toastmaster Mayank, who was the listener. So congratulations, Mayank. Then we have the best table topic speaker. We had Prachi, we had Wahiduzzaman, then we had Kritika. Best table topic speaker.
Prachi.
We had Sriram.
Sriram was also good.
Sriram, Jai Sriram.
It goes to Toastmaster Prachi Jain, our VP membership. Then we have the best evaluator. Best evaluator.
Vishesh. Sukhmani.
Vishesh, Sukhmani. Anmol was unfortunately disqualified. So it was between Vishesh and Sukhmani. And Toastmaster Vishesh got this. Congratulations, Toastmaster Vishesh. Then we have the best role player. It was me, it was Cheshta, it was Vimika. I will be happy whether I win or Cheshta. Scores are going to come in the blue house. I am just so happy with it. So it goes. Any guesses for the best role player? Cheshta.
Vimika.
Vimika. Okay, so it goes to Toastmaster Cheshta for giving such a wonderful session. Congratulations. And then we have the last award, which is the Best Speaker Award. Best Speaker, we had Hriday, we had
Toastmaster Mehdi Hussain.
Mehdi, we had Hriday. And it goes to Toastmaster Hriday Thakur. The Best Speaker Award goes to Toastmaster Hriday Thakur. Congratulations, Toastmaster Hriday, for winning. And then we have House of the Month Award as well. This time we are having House of the Month Award. And what do you think? Who won the House of the Month? Orange, blue, indigo. Which house?
Blue house.
I think the mentor is very happy, so
Yes,
it has to
yes,
be a
that means
house.
that house is one.
Today I can see a lot of blue in the meeting. Toastmaster Mehdi has blue background. Varun is wearing blue. Vishesh is wearing blue. So it has to be house blue. So congratulations, house blue and the members. And then we come to Toastmaster of the Month Award. Toastmaster of the Month. Toastmaster. No, it's not Anmol.
I know, I made the poster.
You can say, you can just say that you know about the poster.
Tia Modi
So,
for today's meeting.
correct. It is Toastmaster Cheshta Minocha who bags the award of Toastmaster of the Month with her consistently awesome performances. Congratulations, Toastmaster Cheshta. And with this, we will end today's meeting. And but
Yes,
before
back,
ending,
Tanya.
yes, before ending, I would like to have feedback from the guests who are still with us. So, Toastmaster Wahid Zaman, how did you find our meeting?
Thank you so much. It was very fantastic meeting, and I have learned a lot from you all. And speaker was so great, and the organizers also great. And as I am new member of this Toastmaster International, I am learning continuously, and I am thinking that this is very great platform for all of us to know each other and to learn from each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining. Then we have Toastmaster Mehdi. Toastmaster Mehdi, what is your feedback about our meeting?
Well, I personally feel if you call a guest and hand him over 500 rupees, anyone will be happy. But apart from that, I really liked the fact that you guys, all of you are really warming in nature. And more importantly, you guys laugh a lot, which, you know, totally changed the tone of the meetings. Like, for example, other meetings that I have been to, people are really serious and they have this face. When you look at them, you feel like you're in a class or in an office meeting, and definitely your sales was not really good, so you're going to get bitten for that. But I personally felt very at home in this particular place. Myself, as someone who loves laughter a lot, so it was really fun to see everyone enjoying each and every moment. And the fact that I understand Hindi as well, because I watch a lot of Bollywood movies. So when you had been talking on over Hindi and you were like, you know, making fun of each other, loved that. Loved the fact that you guys were pulling each other's legs. So amazing place to be here. I would love to come back here over and over again if invited. My
You are
connect is
always welcome.
Durga. So yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining. And yes, with this, we end up today's meeting. And all those who want to leave, they can leave. If you want to chat, we can chat. So yeah, Varun Pandey, are you there?
Are you there?
Varun Pandey? यार रुको मुझे ना कॉल आ रहा है जरा
इधर आ गया